Hello viewers, here's the Fast Playing Casinos guide to a new WMS slot, RTP 96.07%, Perfect Potions Megaways. First of all, we'll just get a feel for the sounds. Now, as you can see, you can get red and or blue potions sitting above the reels. Well, what happens in your tumbles if they hit the bottom of the reel? In other words, they fall all the way down to the little pots you can see below the reels, 2 to 5. They will activate a modifier. The red will be wilds, and the blue will be an expander. We'll see this in action hopefully soon before I go into the pay tables. You can get up to 96,000 ways. I'm just going to go through the rules with you. Your actual bonus scatters get counted. If you look up there, you need to collect 4 or more to trigger the free spins, but we're going to go have a look at the rules. It's probably better to do that at this juncture, so we'll have a look at the rules now. Your top pay is only 3 times stake, sorry, 7.5 times stake for 6 of a kind. Then it's 6, and it's 5, and it's 3, and it's 2.5. Your card values, or your royals, are 1.5 down to 1 times. So you've got 6 main reels. Each reel can show between 3 and 8 symbols of spin. Therefore, your minimum amount of ways is 729. Reels 2 to 6 can show between 2 and 7 symbols of spin. Now, because you can get expanded reels via a modifier here, there is a limit in the actual base game to how many ways you can get, which we're going to get to. They are 96,040, which is slightly less than normal, but as I said, with the modifiers you can actually increase them, and here we go. The wild oak can only appear on reels 2 to 6, and they only appear after the red potion gets to the bottom. As you can see, the potions I've just described randomly appear above reels 2 to 6, and it'll be either red or blue. When it gets down to the pot, like I said, at the bottom of the reel, it will trigger the appropriate modifier. In the case of the blue potion, the reel expands to double its original height, and then new symbols fill the reels. The red potion is then added above the reel and can cascade down as before. During the free spins, all expanded reels are locked at that height for the remainder of the free spins. So therefore you can build up the Megaways in the free spins by activating the potions. Reels expanded in the base game are also locked at that height. If you trigger on a spin with expanded reels, it will carry them over. That's what it's saying there. Only red potions may be positioned above an expanded reel. So once you've expanded a reel, obviously with the blue potion, you can't expand it anymore, so you can only get red above it. When the red potion is triggered, all symbols on the reels become wild, or the reel that gets to the bottom becomes wild. Once the winds have been taken away, you'll get a red or blue potion added above the reel again. If a red potion is triggered during free spins, the reel may display a Megaways multiplier. In other words, the number of the symbols on the reel is your multiplier. So if you get a red potion and make a reel wild in the free spins, and it's a 3-row reel, you get 3x. If it's a 5-row, you get 5x, and if it's 7 or 8 rows, you get 7 or 8x multiplier. And we move on to free spins. They can appear on any reel, and you get added to the bonus meter. It actually takes them away as winning symbols, which is odd, but that's what it does. And here's your free spins. So basically you need to collect 4 to get 10 free spins, and if if you just get 3 in the 3 spins, it gives you 4 re-trigger spins. In the 3 spins, if you collect 4, you get 5 extra spins. You get 12 spins for a trigger of 5 scatters, and re-triggers will actually give you, for 4 or more, give you 6 spins, or for 5 will give you 6 spins. So you can see how it works. You can, if you triggered it with 6 scatters, for example, you get 15 free spins. If you re-trigger with 6 scatters, you get 8 extra. So they put them in a nice little table there, and you can buy the feature. First of all, we want to see the modifiers in action, and bypass is actually 96.07%, which is what I quoted to you. I wonder if it's actually less for not using it. Doesn't it? Does it say? It should do. Yeah, 96.30. Well, it's actually more if you don't use the bypass, which is good actually, I think. And there you go. So we'll try and get some of these modifiers working. See if we can get one to the bottom. And then obviously I can buy the free spins to expedite the feature. Yes, it comes in naturally. Looks like it's quite difficult to get them to the bottom. You have to rely on, well, the smaller the reel, the more likely it is, because there's less winning combos to get rid of all the different symbols necessary. I'll come back to you when I activate one. And we've activated the blue potion there. That was that. It does look rather strange, doesn't it, putting it up there like that. I can see why it's a tool game now. Well, after trying over 200 spins, I failed to activate the wild feature, the red potion, once. So I'm going to buy the feature now and see if it's more prevalent in that to demonstrate it. The feature is 50 times stake, which suggests you the average pay for it to be about 46, 47, 48 quid, or currency units, whatever you're playing in. Well, we've won 10 so far, and that's it. So I'm going to try to play on for the wild feature to see if I can actually demonstrate that. Well, I bought another feature and I actually did activate the wild reel there. That's the first one. As you can see, once it hit the bottom, it filled the reel up with 4 or 5 wilds. And obviously now the expansion, and obviously reel 3 I got an expander at the same time, so that's permanently expanded now for the remainder of the feature. I bought the feature, actually got a 5 scatter trigger, so I got 12 instead of 10 spins, or 10 instead of 8, whatever it was, but that's where we are. And I've actually made the cost back. I've got 96 in total so far, which I would say for this game would be a very generous result. Anyway, that is Perfect Potions Megaways from WMS, aka Scientific Games. And thank you for watching. Feel free to peruse the other videos on the Megaways page.